Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a Let's Play that I've wanted to do for quite a bit now, with any old game, but I think this game in particular would suit this style. It's called The Altars. It's a sci-fi game based on you essentially being stranded alone on a planet, and it has a lot of sort of Death Stranding influences. I have played just a little bit of it before, only up to the first act or so a little bit of Death Stranding and a little bit of base building aspects as well, which did appeal to me a small bit. So we'll just launch right into it. We'll launch into a new story here, and I do hope you enjoy the game as much as I certainly have for the prologue. Now, of course, gonna play on hard. I like my games difficult, what can I say? No point playing the game if you're not gonna have a bit of struggle with it. So here we go. We don't really know it, but we sense it. There is a sister ship to our life, which takes a totally different route, while the sun burns behind the islands. Thomas Transtromer, the Blue House.
How did I end up here? My whole life, all its ups and downs, led me to this place. Far from home, far from anyone I know. A journey whose route is unknown, and the destination out of sight. Was this path just a random sequence of events that I had to follow? Or was there ever another way? Now, heading for the unknown. I can't really tell. Is this the end of the road? Or is it yet another branching? Was a tough landing. Dolsky here. Do you read me? Anyone? Nothing.
Okay.
I need to figure out what happened.
So you can hopefully immediately see the Death Stranding influence. The environment, the suits, everything. Mwah, I love it. But yes, let's figure out what happened to our crew.
That's an emergency flare from my capsule. I should look out for those.
I am quite a fan of the environment. Absolutely gorgeous.
Hello? You read me? This is Jan Dolsky. I've landed safely, but I think my capsule went astray. Maybe the radio's broken.
Yeah, let's hope it's just the radio. Oh, what happened there? What the fuck? Okay then, never had that happen to me before. Oh, that's not what you want to see, is it?
Oh, no, it's the captain. Shit.
Really not what you want to see.
Deceased. What the hell? Not much I can do for her now. Oh, I gotta find the others. What happened? She didn't crash. The capsule's intact. Looks like she died inside of it. I don't get it.
Quite a mystery. Quite a mystery indeed.
Mobile base. There it is. Olski here. Anyone copy? If you can hear me, I've located the base. I'm gonna try and get down there.
It's
Maybe they landed closer to the drop-off point. I gotta keep moving.
it's very interstellar looking, and I do quite enjoy that as well. Oh, it really isn't ideal.
The capsules. Wait. What? No. That's impossible. They can't all be. Why? Makes no sense.
Well,
Radiation wave? Now? Oh shit, it's rising fast. I gotta get to the base.
looks like we're on our own. Also, I don't know why the water out there is freaking the fuck out. As far as I'm aware, radiation doesn't do that, but anyway. What the oh, it's really freaking out, Jesus.
Yes, the elevator. Quick. Come on. Come on. That was close. Hello? Anybody here? For a moment, I hoped someone else made it. I need to find the comms room and get help.
Okay, so, and this is the base building aspect of the game I was talking about. Let's see. Let's try to establish that connection with Earth. Unknown calling.
Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? Mayday!
I see.
Mayday, anyone?
Says I can hear you, Captain Machine.
I am not the captain.
Yeah, I'm here. But, I'm not the captain. I'm just a builder. Yondolski, corporate ID 4672B. The captain, the whole crew is gone. Hello? Can you get me out of here?
You're in imminent danger. Short time remaining to sunrise.
What danger?
What do you mean? Remaining to what?
Helpful.
Talk to me! What's the danger?
Planet activity rising. 4 days remaining. Be lethal proximity. Present instructions and logs.
Oh, no. Don't you go all fuzzy on me. Lethal proximity. Oh, useless quantum nav system. Where the hell did it send us? Lethal proximity of what?
Please, Brigadier before star approaching. This battle, you must escape. Proximity dawn in days.
You mean a star will come and burn this planet? And I just have days to escape? Is that right?
Affirmative. You're following sunrise.
Sunrise. Perfect.
Okay.
I need to find those captain's logs.
And the sun's coming to kill us. Oh god, where's the fucking captain's? There we go. Captain's logs. Okay, I'll read through these. Feel free to skip through if you don't want to hear them, but, you know, for those who do. Evacuation procedure. Welcome to the evacuation functionality manual. In the case of an accident that jeopardizes your mission and the safety of your crew, please follow the safety protocol and move the base to a safe location. The following steps must be accounted for: refueling the base, manufacturing necessary equipment, securing food supplies. The steps will be automatically tracked on your HUD. Triple Star Systems. According to recent Ally Corp research and based on data collected from multiple missions, Triple Star Systems are considered as potentially related to a very high probability of discovering rupidium in the Ally Corp classification system. The precise correlation between Triple Star Systems and rupidium is yet to be scientifically determined, but according to some hypotheses, this may be related to the unique radiation cycle observed on planets belonging to such star systems. Rupidium, as a highly unstable element, and itself emitting significant amounts of radiation, seems to be less elusive in the presence of such specific radiation patterns, as if fine-tuning its life cycle to the environment. Ally Corp employees should be aware that, thanks to these findings, in the upcoming years, we are bound to witness a significant rise in missions sent by the Quantum Navigation System on course for a Triple Star system. Should such a system be identified in the vicinity of an Ally Corp exploration vessel, this should, by all means, result in a notable increase of successful rupidium extraction and a major breakthrough for Ally Corp and humanity alike. Mission captains must be informed, however, that operating on planets belonging to a Triple Star system involves the need for some precautions. The complex gravitational structure within which the planet operates, apart from being the source of rupidium-friendly radiation, may result in life-threatening events. Lovely. Such as periodic lethal proximity of one of the suns, annihilation of the planet's surface, and immediate destruction of all life forms. In order to maximize efficiency, even in the event of such occurrences, Ally Corp has equipped its vessels in the cutting-edge SIBA evacuation functionality, enabling the crew to extract rupidium while avoiding hazardous conditions. In the case of landing on a planet belonging to a triple star system, please consult the SIBA evacuation functionality manual for further instructions. The above information is the sole property of Ally Corp and is highly confidential. We kindly remind you that any infringement on the confidentiality agreement will result in legal measures. Oh, I hope this isn't an evil space corporation. That would be very bad for me. The quantum navigation system is a state-of-the-art route planning solution designed and implemented by Ally Corp to optimize the efficiency of space mining operations. How does it work? While the crew remains in cryosleep, the system actively monitors the ship's surroundings, modifying its trajectory and setting it on course for the most probable location of valuable resources. Based on cutting-edge technology, it collects massive amounts of quantum information, analyzing it in real time to determine the highest probability of discovering rupidium in a nearby system and eliminate non-efficient exploration. When the expectation of finding rupidium is classified as moderate or high, depending on mission-specific settings, the ship's trajectory is adjusted accordingly and landing procedures are initiated. A notification is sent to Mission Control to ensure maximum support at the onset of a new environment exploration. The above information is the sole property of Ally Corp and is highly confidential, etc., etc. Right. So, presumably, we're part of Ally Corp, and we're here on one of these triple star systems to mine this resource called rupidium. And presumably that thing that we're being warned about, the whole sunrise, death, destruction, bad all around, is one of these events that they were talking about, associated with the triple star systems. But we have a new task: escape the sun and the fundamentals to gather 60 metal outside. Well, there's radiation at the moment, so I think I might end the day. Hopefully it's gone by the time I wake up. We'll have to see. Hopefully the sun doesn't just fucking rise and kill me, and then that's also a possibility. In 8 days. Okay, perfect. So your energy bar, it shows how many hours you have before you get tired. Once you're tired, you're still able to work, but every task would take much longer. Righto. So, where is the airlock again? Ah, here we are. Let's head back outside. Start of the day. You can find shallow deposits on the planet's surface. They contain a limited amount of resources that can be extracted quickly. They can be recognized by red dust. Approach the deposit to interact with it. That would be that there.
That shiny rock might be a source of metals.
Let's mine it up. Perfect. Build a workshop via the command center. Okay, well first I may as well just gather all of this now. There we are. Could be pretty much all of it. And I'll head back over here now. And in we pop. Okay, via the command center, which, oh, if you'd fucking move. Command center. And here we are, the building menu. Workshop. Put it up there, why not? Now we have to craft the scanner. Create an item for scheduled work in the workshop queue. You can then work on the queued items at the workbench. Scanner. Used to scan the planet's surface for deep resource deposits. And there we are. New task. Find an organics deposit outside. Or area. Outside. All the same. The first step to scanning a deep deposit is to find the deposit area. An organics deposit can be recognized by blue smoke. Kinda like that blue smoke over there. Let's head on over then. Let's not get struck by fucking lightning while we're out here. Sorry, 1 second. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, something tells me this isn't normal. Definitely not normal.
What the hell? Could this be rubidium?
Something tells me it could.
Strange. I have to get closer. Make sure. I need to collect a sample.
Okay. Wait, hey, rubidium. We're going to be fucking rich. That or the corporation is going to shoot me in the fucking head and take it or something.
Unbelievable. So the useless quantum nav system isn't that useless after all. It knew where it was sending us. Except... I knew I survived.
Yeah, which is a bit unfortunate really, isn't it? Oh,
Smoke.
stop doing that.
I should look for organics here.
Alright. Okay, so we can pull up our scanner here. Yep, allows us to find resources. We put it on the ground, gonna map out an area. And there we are. So we found the node. And now, go to our build menu, we can put down a mining outpost. Perfect. Using pylons, you can connect mining outposts with the base. Each pylon automatically connects to nearby structures. You can see possible connections in the form of green lines, and you have the pylon equipped. Pylons can also be connected to each other. Place them in a line to connect the mining outpost with the base. Easy peasy. There we are there. I'll build this one here. And we can hop on down here.
I still can't believe it. If it really is rubidium, this could change everything. I need to report it.
Anything for the company? So hopefully the Death Stranding influence is really coming through now. There we are. Now, before we go report that, I happen to know, because again, I have played this section, I happen to know that there's an awful lot of resources up here that are kind of hidden away, and we definitely need them. Take all the metal. Yoink. And then there should be some more up here if I remember right. Perfect. Grab all these. Then we still have some time in the day, so may as well mine some of this. Okay, it's more or less, yeah, time up now. Then we get back before we get fucked by radiation. As you can imagine, it's not too pleasant. Grab that, you bitch. There we go. Run, boy. Is the water still freaking out? Nah, it's grand now. Back in the safety of our ship. Also, I think I forgot to turn on the... You can get radiation filters because otherwise the base will slowly get radiated. There we go. Just turn that on. Always helps to, you know, not die from that. Right. Report our findings to the mysterious caller, which I'm not sure how smart that is, but anyway.
Hello? Anyone copy?
Do pirates
I went out
exist
to
in this
find
universe?
resources, and I found a cave full of something. I think it might be rupidium.
Yes.
You hear me? I think I found rupidium.
You sure about it?
I would say I'm pretty sure. It didn't look like anything else I ever saw.
What? I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, what else could it be?
Test it.
Test the rupidium? How would I do that?
New blueprint provided. The moon.
Ah, yes, the
Blueprint?
womb.
The womb. You want me to build a womb?
Some sample of DNA provided.
Yeah, actually, who the fuck are you?
Who are you?
I see, yes.
The womb, huh?
Sure, fuck it, what else choice do we have?
DNA sample, huh? I guess it makes sense. Rupidium speeds up organic growth.
You can change the position of your modules whenever you like. Simply hover over the module, press left click, and move it to the desired spot. And what I might do is I might actually move this around before we get other modules, because it can get quite messy very quickly. What the fuck else do I want to do really? Actually, I know. That makes sense for these to go up here, because otherwise getting to them is a bit awkward now. Okay, we're good. All that stuff there, why not? Quantum computer. That can actually go there. Okay. Please work with me here. Perfect. Right. Airlock. I feel like the airlock being kind of central just helps, you know? Put the comms room up there. Door there. May as well put the workshop there. There's not really any place to put it otherwise. There we go. It's gonna look ugly from the outside, but at least it's all kind of organized. Although... oh god, please work with me here again. Jesus. The communication room up there. Most organized I'm gonna get. Not pretty, but organized. Right, and then we can build the womb. Put that down by the command center, I suppose. Why not?
Okay, so I have built a womb. Now, what could possibly come out of it?
Great question. Guess we'll just have to find out. I'm sure no
Here
monstrosity
goes.
or anything.
DNA sample. Pyridium. I'm starting to worry this wasn't such a good idea.
Huh.
Oh. Oh, of course. What else?
Fresh meat. Nah, I'm just kidding. That wouldn't count. Not yet, anyway.
Yo, you need a name. I think I'm gonna call you Molly. Hello, Molly. Oh, you don't bite, do you?
Let's fucking hope not. Right. Let's continue on then. Let's report the results. Again, to the mystery man.
Okay, I built the womb and tested the rapidium. The DNA sample provided was a little surprising, but it worked, I think. I cloned a sheep. Hello? Can you hear me? I have a sheep on board. You're responsible for 2 lives now.
Go. Successful. Really felt what did this.
Yeah, it's amazing. Help me now. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, I did. It's fantastic, isn't it? I just have to get out of this alive to claim my medal.
You're in imminent danger. A short time remaining to sunrise.
I know that. But I'm just a builder. I'm not trained to move the goddamn base all by myself.
Helpful. Cheers. Thank you for that, Matt. Fucking brilliant. Right, may as well just sleep through and gather more materials, see what we can do about it in the morning. Sorry about that. Have to run and do something. Anyway, back now. Let's get started again. What do I need? Oh yes, organic matter. That was it. So now that we have this linkage built, we can teleport right over to the outpost. Make it nice and easy. We can work away here. Bosh. And I may as well just go collect the rest of that metal, because why not? Ah, there you are. Oh, I'd miss you. Okay. Tell you what, I'm very excited to see what else is on this planet. I'm half expecting there to be some fucking creepy crawly alien fuck jumping out at me at some point, but we'll just have to see. Right, perfect. Everything collected up there. We can hop back down. Anything over here actually? No. Okay. Right, now we can head back to the ship. Get that all sorted. It's this way, yeah. Get that all sorted. Build that kitchen. And carry on. Actually, while we're out here, there are some areas I have not explored yet. And there's some little bonus items around there that would be quite handy to have. So I'll just go and bang those out real quick.
Hey, that looks like our ship's cargo drop.
There we are. A torn band t-shirt. And torn t-shirt signed by the drummer of the Crooked Testers. I used to have so much fun at their gigs. For years, they were competing with another local band, the Liverpool Bugs. I hated anyone who listened to the Liverpool Bugs, a holy war between fans. But then both bands joined forces to fight the record company that was ripping them off.
It's filled with the crew's personal items, including my stuff. Yeah, this is one of the things they told me to take on the mission. Things that will make you feel comfortable far away from home. Objects that trigger good memories. Typical corporate bullshit.
Okay, it's about to hit radiation, so time we get inside. There we are. Safe and sound. And I need to remember where the fuck the command station is.
Evacuation functioning.
Ah, yeah, here it is. Damn, build this on a kitchen. There we are now. Prepare 6 mush meals. Fucking appetizing that is.
Functionality manual.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tell you what I do, I'm gonna sleep because I'm already tired, so that's just gonna take even longer to do those. Essentially, if you see down the bottom left, that's the sleep, or that's the time in the day, and you get past a certain amount. You see there the pink with the lines through it, you get tired, and if you're in the grey with the lines through it, you get exhausted, and you wake up later the following day, and just throws everything off. Alright, we'll net these then. There we are.
To the Saber evacuation.
Okay, it's wanting us to start escaping, but there is more to do just at the moment. For example, we have to explore all of these here. And once we bang those out, we can start schmoving. Here we are now. Book. This book has been in my pile of shame since my early days at the uni. It was supposed to be eye-opening, but I never made it through the first pages. It seemed a little too anti-utilitarian to me. I took it with me, hoping to finally read it during the long, boring evenings in the base. A multi-tool. My multi-tool. A convenient set, one of a few things everyone should always have in their pocket. I used it countless times to open bottles, fix things, and well, open more bottles. It was a birthday present from my mom, for my 18th birthday. Of course, she pretended it was father's idea, but I knew better.
Where my stuff landed here?
The History of the Universe by Chris and Jack. Millennia after the fall of humankind, a father tells his son the story of the universe.
Is that a movie? Huh. Alec Orb even thought of entertainment at the base.
Found the movie among some of the things from a cargo drop. Perhaps there's a way for you to watch it in the base. Okay. I do wonder what the point of that is. Right, well, I mean, we have everything else explored, so we may as well just gather up this before we try to leave. Because that's going to start the engines up. Okay, and radiation. There we go. So, start the engines in the command center. There we are now. Oh yeah, base navigation, there we go. Test engine.
Whoa. What just happened?
Well, that's not what you want.
Come on. Do this to me now. Okay, that's sorted. Let's give it another go. What? Not again.
Really not what you want.
You have got to be kidding me.
Alright.
Just my luck to be stuck in a junkyard.
Let's go. See if they can do anything about it.
Hey, you still there? I really need your help. I can't get out of here. I did everything according to the manual, but there's a malfunction I can't fix. I just don't know how.
Rapidium can save you. Better check data consistency and QC modules.
Rapidium can save me? How exactly?
Sorry about that. Don't have access
Only
to
the
QC.
captain has access codes to the quantum computer.
Access granted.
Well, that was easy.
Man, that was easy.
Okay.
Disable evacuation.
Check my consistency, will you say? Oh, I'm sure nothing's gonna go wrong here.
What is this? Mine records. What's going on? Wait. I recognize this. It's my life.
Interesting. Distant memories. Childhood memories, fuzzy and distant. The mining town you grew up in. Rows of similar apartment blocks. The local grocery store Mom used to work in. The playground where you spent more time than at home. A family like many others. A family like many others down there. Your father coming late from work. Sorry about that. Family like many others down there. Your father coming late from work in the mine, usually drunk, always pissed off. Your mother doing her best to keep her family together. Your constant desire to run away. Get out of that place and never come back. 15 years old, turning a blind eye. Another shitty day at school. You're taking the longer route home. Hey, what's that fight about? Girl shouts for help. She's looking straight at you. You should intervene, but fear. No, better not get involved. Run back home. One day, you'll get out of here. You have to. 16. The need to escape. It's so hard to study for exams when your dad's yelling behind the door. Mom doesn't have the strength to fight anymore. Something's wrong with her. She's weaker, more passive. You know you should do your best to support her. But being home is unbearable. You count the days till your graduation, hoping those exams go well. 19. At the crossroads. You open the envelope with trembling hands. It's a good college, and it's close to home. You could visit Ma regularly and get a good education. You tear the paper and see the results. No, not good enough. The only place that wants you is hundreds of miles away. You'd have to leave Ma. Alone. With him. Going away. 19. You promised yourself you'd get out of there. You have to keep that promise. You can't waste your life. It's not something she'd want. And you can still visit her. A little less often maybe, but you can. You will visit her. 21. Your place far from home. It's been months since you've been home, but you can't miss the post-exam party. All your friends will be celebrating, and their company makes you feel good, like you found your place. Do you really want to spend the entire day on the train, only to see Ma for a couple of hours before she goes to bed early? And all you'll be left with is a constantly drunk oaf of a father. No, skip one. No, I didn't. Alright. 22. Working abroad. You look at the letter. It's tempting. Working abroad for 2 months. You could earn enough to support yourself for the whole semester. you could ditch those lousy part-time jobs and focus on studying. It's tempting, and you could send some money to Ma. She needs it for her treatment. 23. Too late to say goodbye. You missed it, the moment she collapsed. The ambulance taking her to hospital. It all went so fast. You missed the opportunity to talk to her when she was still conscious. You're back home now. But what difference does it make? You fucked up. It's too late to say goodbye. 23. Carry on for her. You failed her. But what could you have done? Stayed behind in that miserable place? Become bitter and dead inside? And be like that? The sense of guilt holds you by the throat. What if you ran away from it all? Ditched college, made a fresh start, forgot. But wouldn't that be giving up again? No. I would want you to get on with your studies, get a good job. You have to carry on for her. 24. It's different with her. Your heart pounds at the thought of this evening. You never thought someone like Lena would want to hang out with you. Slow down. It's only a project. Maybe you should have got Maybe you should have got something better than beer? You could have brought wine, but wouldn't that seem like you're hitting on her? You're only teaming up for a project. But she's so different from anyone else you've ever hooked up with. And she likes you. You can see she likes you. 24. Am I good enough? This is it. She's moved in. But is your cheap little rented apartment good enough for her? Her parents would hate it. You know they would. And she knows it too. Is that why she doesn't talk to them anymore? She's not ashamed of you, is she? Whatever they think of you, you're gonna prove them wrong. Work hard and give Lena the good life she deserves. 25. New opportunities. Hard work pays off, right? You can be proud of yourself. A diploma with honours, and that offer, a PhD. It's tempting as hell. But salary, ugh. How much longer are you going to How much longer are you going to be a broke ass? I haven't heard that one. Broke ass for Lena. Ugh. You'll think about it later. Time to celebrate now. 26. Better prospects. It was a tough conversation, but you handled it well. The professor understood your motives. Working for a private company gives you better prospects. And you'll be finally able to move out of that dorm. Take Lena for a proper holiday. Yeah, it was a good decision. 27. Purgatory of a 9 to 5. On the subway again. Damn, you hate that crowd. Day in, day out. Maybe you could take the later train and stay longer at work? Nah, your boss would never agree to that. Punctuality is all that matters to him. Not what you actually do. Sometimes you feel all he needs you to do is punch your card. For what? Pushing papers and pretending to get things done. Someone pushes you as you try to take a seat. Man, Monday mornings are the worst. 28. A dream house. Your face beams as you exit the bank, hand in hand with Lena. Finally. Signing the mortgage papers was easier than you'd expected. Maybe it was worth putting up with that idiot of a boss for 2 years to get this place. A dream house. Lena has so many ideas for decorating it. If you hurry, maybe you can even get it ready for Christmas. You'd love to see her parents' face when they see it. Yeah, you should convince her to invite them over. 30. Crisis hit. No. This can't be true. Not now. You stare at the screen blankly. You heard about the crash on the stock exchange. You heard everyone talk about a worldwide crisis approaching. But you? Lay it off. How will you ever tell Lena about it? What about your plans for Christmas? 30, a busy night. Red lights. You close your eyes and listen to the city traffic. Damn radio. All they know are the Christmas songs at this time of year. You don't want to be reminded of that. Not when you're sitting behind the wheel of a leased cab. It's almost 6 o'clock. I promised Lena you'd be back for Christmas Eve by 5, but it's a busy night. And people leave bigger tips on Christmas. 31. Back to square one. You listen as Lena talks excitedly. She really wants to take that offer. Move abroad, sell the house. But for how much? It would hardly be enough to pay off the bank with the soaring rate of interest. And what about you? It's hard to find a decent job at home, let alone in a foreign country. After all your efforts to make ends meet, it would feel like going back to square one. Damn. You just wish she didn't want it so bad. 31. Holding on. You're wondering if she really is okay with the decision to stay. Maybe you should have said yes. But how could you? It was a crazy idea in your situation. You need to prove it to her. That it was the only sensible choice. You need to get your shit together. Give her a better life here. Maybe find a second job. 32. Falling apart. Damn, she's getting on your nerves. Why doesn't she just tell you it's all your fault those bills are piling up? As if you aren't working hard enough. And why does she make such a big deal of a few drinks before you hit the sack? You deserve to unwind after a 12-hour-long day of work. 33. Drown in sorrows. Look down. Another bottle. And the wedding ring she gave back to you. A job at Ally Corp. Freedom. Finally, she's got it. A new, better life without you. All you could ever do was hold her down. Look at yourself. Drown in your sorrows in a bar. You're everything you promised yourself you'd never be. Where the hell did you fuck it all up? 34. A way out. You toss and turn in your bed. You can't stop thinking about that Ally Corp poster. Help us make a change. Space mining mission. In search of that mysterious substance, rubidium. It's a long shot, but it says you don't need any professional experience. And you know you need a change. You haven't managed to stick to one job for more than several months. Nothing makes you happy. You're stuck. What if it's a way out? 35. Project Dolly. You enter the spaceship with a tingling of anxiety and excitement. You're going to space. Far away from here, just like you always wanted. Far away from your problems. You'll think about them later. Or maybe they'll be gone by the time you get back. Heavy stuff. And that was our life, I'm guessing, before all this.
How did they get it, and what for?
I'll take that as a yes. Alright, I need to go down the stairs.
Evacuation functionality.
Right, let's give him another call.
Hey, I checked the quantum computer.
Yeah, that's a good question.
What the fuck? Mind records? What the hell are you doing with that data? It's got everything. My whole life exposed.
My records need this procedure.
No. No, I want answers. Shit.
Well, what next?
What do you want with it?
Initiate breaching procedure.
Yeah, what the fuck does that do?
Branching? What exactly will be branching?
This is you.
Oh.
What? You what? Is that your whole answer?
Create the altar.
Alter? Alter what?
Lose your life.
Well, I don't really have much choice, I'm guessing.
My life? Okay. You mean as in... Okay, wait a minute. You're not suggesting I... use Rapidium to create a... someone. And to alter their mind. That's not what you're saying, right?
Of course.
All right. How about my other options?
Please.
Don't really have any, do I?
You jerk. I don't have other options, do I?
Okay. Time to do something unethical. Oh, initiated in the QC. I see. I'm glad you can go up those so fast. Here we are.
What? What is it doing?
Oh yeah, baby.
I remember that alternate life pattern. So
I love
this
fucking
is
with
what the
world
branching
events.
is about?
Okay, so we branch off from our own life events. 19, staying behind. You lock the door to your room and turn the music up. You're so fed up with this constant shouting. Is this what you rejected college for? Pushing up with his frustration and drunkenness. You told yourself you'd take care of Ma, but she's not making it easy. Maybe next time, you should just lock the door on him. But what would Ma say? Gives us technician 50% efficiency when doing base maintenance. Cost Rapidium, oh. Sure. Oh, that is very Death Stranding. Alright, baby. The soundtrack is very good. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, Jesus. Okay. So we have a whole different life now. Alright, well, I didn't say it at the other one, but I probably left an annotation for it. Again, skip ahead to that time code. If you don't want to hear me read it all, but I'm going to. Just may as well. 20. Standing up to him. There. You did it. Not so hard after all. He turned out to be weak, begging for you to let him in. You had to be strong, assertive. You read about it online. Shut your ears to his false promises. Imagine loud music in your head. Think of Ma. Her safety. There. It's done. It won't be a problem anymore. 21. Ups and downs. You laugh as Ma tells you a joke she heard in the doctor's waiting room. She cooked her pierogi. Man, don't you love them? And her relaxed, smiling face when she can be herself without that monster bullying her. You just wish you could find more than a part-time job to support the two of you. That prescription she brought home today is gonna cost you plenty. 22. Not in his footsteps. You smile as you walk away from the mine. That was behind that job offer, that's for sure. Trying to clear his conscience, redeem his sins. A steady job was tempting, but you were assertive. Again, no way you'll owe anything to him. You'll make it on your own. You always do. 23. Final goodbye. You hold back the tears when you look at her on the hospital bed. You knew this day was coming. Her health deteriorating fast in the last months. You just didn't want to think about it. You hate the helplessness. Damn, get your shit together, Jan. You need to be strong for her. Promise her you'll make something of yourself. Keep her smiling to the very end. 23. Fixing things. You brighten up as the engine starts. Yeah, fixing things always made you feel good. Like you can really change things, make them better. Looks like going to that vocational school wasn't just a parting gift for Ma, but the best you could do for yourself. 23. Unfamiliar feeling. Feels good to become an expert on something. The boss says customers ask for you specifically, and he can see you replacing him when he retires. It's a new feeling to be trusted, respected by another man, mentor. And he's the first person you opened up to about Mom's passing. Why couldn't Dad just be like that? 24. Shady business. You try not to eavesdrop, but it's the third time this month these fishy dudes are here, talking to your boss behind closed doors. He says it's nothing, but you can tell he's distracted. Doesn't look you in the eye that much, disappears for hours, leaving you in charge of the business. Is that a good thing, or should you be worried? 25. Lost trust. Fake batteries? Counterfeit parts. Is that what it was all about? As your boss is being taken away by the police, you feel like an idiot for trusting him, thinking that you could open up to him. While all this time, he's been lying in your face, pretending to be a friend. What a fool you've been. Treat it as a lesson, Jan. The only person you can rely on is yourself. 25. Fine on your own. Of course, it was just a matter of time before they approached you, now that he's in jail. His words about you replacing him seem so ironic now. You don't want anything to do with them. But what if you lose your job? You love that workshop. They're criminals. No. Assertiveness, remember? Don't be scared. You can make it on your own. 26. Staying strong. As you turn the paycheck around in your fingers, you think of Ma. She'd be happy to know you're finally making good money, working in an international factory on a contract of employment. You stayed strong and made something of yourself. She'd probably be worried that you're still on your own, but that's the way you prefer it. 26. Ghosts from the past. Watching the bartender pour you another one. From the corner of your eye, you catch a glimpse of a figure watching you. You turn and see it was just somebody's coat. You smile with relief. For a moment, you thought it was Dad. You sip your drink and listen casually to the conversations at the tables. It's not good to have problems. It's good not to have problems. 27. Drifting through. Your friends burst out in laughter. The jokes just keep coming to you. It's a good night. You just got your paycheck and you're buying rounds. Okay. Calling these people friends is a little too much. You've only just met them. But you're having fun together, right? The girl to your left's been giving you signals. Could this be your lucky night? 30. Signs of trouble. That damn crisis just had to hit when you were starting to actually enjoy your life. Your whole branch is being shut down. You'll be lucky if you keep your job at all. And this damn advert just gets on your nerves. Pity him. Magic trick to make everyone happy. Who's stupid enough to even think of going on these missions? 33. Him again. You can't make up your mind. Bet safely or take the risk. Wonder who that guy is putting his money on. Wait, is that... Shit. It's him. Dah. He looks like a tramp. Of course he visits the bookie regularly. Fucking loser. Man, you just hope he doesn't recognize you. Get out of here quick, and don't ever come back. You're not like him. Got to get your shit together. Project Dolly. You look at the spaceship entrance. Only fools don't change their minds. Especially if your debts are mounting. You'll be fine. You just need to make it through this mission. They respect professionals like you. Just stay strong and you'll be alright. Okay, so it all comes back to Dolly. Waiting for the wake-up procedure. Hello.
Hey there. Wow. Hello? Can you hear me? What is this? Where am I?
So, funny story. Yeah, you are in a lab.
You're in a lab inside the SIBA unit. Your memories might be a bit fuzzy, but relax. You're gonna be okay.
Yeah. I recognize the base, I think. Wait. You look funny. You... Ha. Oh. What was that? I wanted to laugh, but I'm like... indifferent.
I think you're on some meds.
What? What for?
So you don't panic when you wake up.
Why would I panic?
I'll explain later. Right now, let's check your mental condition, okay? Do you think you can, introduce yourself?
Sure. Can you?
I'm Jan Dolsky. Hi.
Okay. My name is Jan Dolsky.
Or Jan, sorry.
Yeah, sure. You got my looks, why not use my name too?
So you think you're Jan Dolsky as well?
What kind of bullshit is this?
What's your role on the mission?
I'm a senior technician. Want to tell me what your role is? Imitating human crew members? Is this some kind of sick experiment? Because if it is, nobody warned me.
Should I be truthful with him? Fuck it, I'm gonna be truthful with him.
It's not an experiment. This is for real. And I'm for real.
So, what's going on?
Yeah, I
Well-
figured he wouldn't like that.
I got stranded in this base, and, well, I needed someone to help me move it. Because it got broken. Then, okay, this is the crazy part. I learned that there's this functionality of the quantum computer on board to, well, create alternate versions of a person's life.
What?
Replicate a person, but with different experiences. Mind records.
If there's anyone in a bad mental condition in this room, it's definitely not me. The QC's only functionality is to navigate these junkets. I mean, theoretically, it could do other stuff, but such bullshit?
I know. It's absurd. I thought the same, but here you are, right?
Right. If I understand you correctly, you're telling me you're a alternate version of me with a different mind?
Yeah, sure, you can put it that way.
Sort of, yeah.
And, you said we were stranded.
Yes. It's just us. Like I said, there's a malfunction in the machinery. If you don't help me fix it soon, we're both gonna die.
So, wait. Let me get this straight. This is not an experiment, and you're a different version of me. And this version of me woke me from cryosleep to help fix a malfunction because there's no one else on board. What if there was no malfunction? Where would I be?
Well, I wouldn't have to wake you up
I won't
then.
lie to you. Woke you up because I needed you. Wasn't easy for me either.
At least you're upfront with me. You bastard. I can see now what the meds are for. I can't even lash out at you, just this passiveness. What am I?
Look, this is a lot, and we'll sort it out, I promise. But trust me, if we don't fix the machinery fast, we're gonna go in a very bad way, and you'll never get the chance to understand this properly. Experience your feelings without the meds.
I don't like this kind of pressure.
Well, that makes two of us.
Fine. Show me the way. Unbelievable. What a screw up. A 3-year-old would have figured it out. Okay. In any other case, I'd say don't touch anything here ever again. But unfortunately, this is a two-man job. On my sign, pull that lever over there. Just don't yank it like an idiot. Pull it gently. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now. Yes! It worked! You did it. We're gonna live. Let's get one thing straight. I did what you created me for. Now stay away from me.
Okay. Now that we have that sword, let's start the engines again. Do you want to automatically collect structures before? So yeah. Okay, and we're off on our first journey. Right, well, I think I'm going to leave the episode there then. Seems like a good spot to pause it. I really like this game so far. I really do. I think that the sci-fi aspect, on point. I love the aesthetic of everything. I love the kind of mindfuckery of making alternate versions of yourself. I think I'm going to really enjoy this. And I hope you enjoy it too, because I will definitely be recording the rest of the game. And yeah, I think we have a good story-driven game here on our hands. And change it up from a lot of the multiplayer stuff I'm recording at the moment, so that's always nice. But anyway, lads, ladies and gentlemen, I will leave the episode here. Hate to sound like an absolute YouTube shill, but please like, subscribe, comment, whatever you want. If you enjoyed, if you didn't, dislike it, feel free to tell me. Anything I can work on, I'm open ears. But yeah, that all being said, lads, I'll see you in the next episode of The Altars, or whatever happens to be on next. Of Mila Marcus, agus Slán Lash.